Thank you, Kathy, so much. John Coinman and Blair Forward. It's a pleasure to have you with us again. We've got some new songs, I understand, coming up, too, that have not yet been recorded, but you guys are heading for Nashville, Tennessee, the first of the week to put these onto a little vinyl, maybe, huh?
Yeah, we're going to be, we go out on Monday, and we're just going out to do basic tracks with our friend Teddy Morgan, and then we'll end up doing some overdubs and stuff down here in Tucson, and so we're really looking forward to it. We're going to have a new record out in this spring.
Good.
And we're going to have a CD release party at the Club Congress on April 4th.
Excellent. That sounds great. We've just got the two of you today in the studio, and we've got Larry in a box.
Yeah, our drummer Larry's gone, and so Blair and I have been kind of coming up with a kind of a cool little duo thing. That sound, it sort of sounds like a band, but it's going to be for the people that know my music and know what I usually do here in the studio. It's going to be kind of a whole different thing.
I asked Larry by the looks of this machine if it had come out of a DeLorean. It's incredible. So Larry in a box is going to be here, but he'll be live tomorrow night at El Casino Ballroom. You're doing the headliner show, as Kathy pointed out earlier. Headliner will be John Coinman Band, Kevin Pakulis Band, Sabra Falk and the Angel Band, Stefan George and the Ditch Riders, the Sonoran Dogs, all for $10, which proceeds to benefit the 30th Annual Tucson Folk Festival.
And it's going to be the warmest place in town.
I think you're probably right.
That's what I've heard, that they're really cranking the heat up so people can get there at 6 o'clock and start to party and have a good time all night long. We don't go on until 9, but these other bands, they're all headlining, local headliners of the Tucson Folk Festival over the last several years, and so all of us have kind of combined our efforts and our talents to put on a show that's going to be a really great fundraiser for the Tucson Folk Festival.
Oh, I think it will be, John. And just prior to coming on the air, I was listening to you and Blair rehearse one of the new songs that I think is just terrific and has a nice little story to go along with it, too. Tell me, just one of you or both of you, tell me a little bit about that.
Well, it's this first song is called "That's What You Do for Fame," and it's a song that an idea that Blair had for years, and we just haven't been able to find the right kind of format for it until recently, and we just did I don't know, about a month or two ago, and so we're still learning it, but it's we really have fun singing it, and I hope you all enjoy it.
Take it away.
1, 2, 3. I said goodbye to Ohio for the Connor line, and I hit the road. I drove to LA, hey, hey. Had an old guitar and my hair grew long. Gonna be a star, had a few good songs. Slept in a rest stop on the way. Hey, hey. That's what you do. That's what you do for fame. It was 1974. I played the whiskey and a troubadour, but I just couldn't stay. Hey, hey. I knew when it was time to go. I moved up to San Francisco, from the dock of the bay. Hey, hey. That's what you do. That's what you do for fame. And it was easy to get lost on the coast. what you love the most. Tucson, Arizona, and the years I spent out in California seem like yesterday. Hey, I got a record deal in Amsterdam. They think I'm famous, yeah, and maybe I am. I got some new songs in a rocky road band. Gonna win a Grammy someday. Yeah, that's what you do, baby. That's what you do for fame. And it was easy to get lost on the coast when you you love the most. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Glad we had a little technical problem there. Anyway, that's what you do for fame.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to get that recorded so I can play that on my show. I just love that. That's great. I want to point out again that you are going to be one of the headliners on a local headliner show tomorrow night at El Casino Ballroom at 437 East 26th Street from 6 to 10 p.m. Doors will open at 5:30. Admission is $10. It's all proceeds to benefit the 30th Annual Tucson Folk Festival. I want to point out, too, that you will be also playing for the Fund for Civility, Respect, and Understanding. This is by far not your first time at doing that. And that will be held on Sunday, January the 11th. And some great local folks are going to be there as well. Osmodel, Salvador Duran, and let's see, Joey Burns and Friends, the John Coinman Band, the Awkward Month. That'll be a great show too, won't it?
Yeah, it's going to be a great show. And I've been wanting to support that group for years now.
Good.
And I haven't the opportunity hasn't been. I've been on the road a lot, and so we finally started working with Jenny Grable and getting this thing organized. And so it's been a really it'll be a great show, and we're really looking forward to it. It's going to be on a Sunday afternoon when we play, so that's kind of cool. So
I like that.
A lot of people who don't want to really get out and hang out and go out at night or whatever. It's going to be it'll be really cool. And then those that want
you mean for old folks like us, John? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people who don't like to get out later. So
wow, Duncan. Ooh.
Well, we're doing some cool repairs.
Some
right
heavy
away.
repair work here, aren't we? That DeLorean thing, woo, that's pretty wild.
It was another chord. No.
That's great. That's great. What do you got next for? I want to hear the second new song. What do you got coming up now?
All right, this is called All About You.
Perfect. We ready?
We're ready.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4. This song ain't about bars, ain't about cars, ain't about loose women. And this song ain't about the road, stories untold, losing or winning. This song is all about you. And this song ain't about booze, it ain't about fools. This ain't a bad song. And this song ain't about the news, ain't about the blues. This ain't no sad song. This song is all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. This song is all about you. It's all about you. That's all I wanted to do. This song is all about you. Song ain't about planes, it ain't about trains, it ain't about your mother. And this song ain't about wars, ain't about keeping score on each other. This song is all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. This song is all about you. It's all about you. That's all I wanted to do. This song is all about you. It's 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 all about you.
Oh, it's just terrific, John. That's great. I love that song.
That's a fun song.
Oh, it is. It's great.
Everybody's always saying, why don't you write some happy, fun songs? I did. Like I've written, I got enough tattoos, and like out of probably 1,000 or 2,000 songs, I've written probably 4 or 5 that are happy. And this last song, it just came out one afternoon. I mean, they're really funny the way songs are. It just all of a sudden came out and it was done. Whereas sometimes I spend years, like all songwriters, years working on stuff.
Sure. I guess we'd call this Americana. This was the new coin name now that they use for this type of music, whereas I remember in the 70s we kind of called it country rock back then. But you certainly fall right into that vein with Steve Forbett and a bunch of other folks that I like a lot as well. What have you got coming up then for a third song, as we call it here? I can't wait till you get these recorded so we can play them on KXCI.
Well, this is a song that I wrote with Alana Sweetwater, who's from Tucson, really great singer-songwriter who's now out in L.A. Mm-hmm. And we wrote this song together a few years ago, and it was a carried away like a cloud in the day. I turned around and you're so far away. I hardly knew you. So it was a little too soft for me, so we came up with this version.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Cloud in the day, I turned around and you're so far away. Well, I hardly knew you. You can't change the time, I can't change your mind. Whenever you leave others behind, and they're gonna miss you. Now high on this hill, I can still hear you saying you will be a star, but you already are, already are. Oh, from here last. A moment is here, then it changes so fast. I'll always love you. On this hill, I can still hear you saying you will be a star, but you already are, already are. Oh, from here, I can still hear you say that someday you'll be free, but you are, already are, already are. Find when we say our goodbyes to become, and we go as we drift on the dreams of our lives. Wherever I go, whatever I see, you are always there with me. And you're part of me. Thank you, Larry in a box.
Oh God, I wish
I just had to do that.
I wish people could have seen the look on your faces when you hit that box and made that slur. Oh, that was hilarious.
That little thing is called the Beat Buddy, and it's a pretty cool thing.
It caught me so off guard.
It's like a little tiny person down there, about 6 inches high with a tiny cymbal going. Ping.
The Larry in the box. I swear it looks like it came out with that foot pedal. It looks like it came out of a DeLorean. It really.
But we really have fun doing this, because we'll probably at some point or another have to tour with just Blair and I because not everybody can take time to go out on the road with us, and so when we're not playing with the Kevin Costner Modern West Band, we'll go. We have a deal in Europe with a small record label, and they're going to release it over there, and so we'll be touring over there in probably 8 months or so.
Good.
And so we might have to tour like this, and you know what? We just love playing like this. It's just kind of raw, It's just sort of really old way of playing, although it's with a drum machine. So
it's like I said, you guys are just incredible, and the looks on your faces and the smiles. I wish that it could come right through the radio and people could see that. Let me just point out again that you guys are going to be tomorrow night, but you'll have 5-piece band with you tomorrow.
Yeah, Neil Harry on pedal steel, Peter McLaughlin on acoustic guitar, and Peter's really great. And then
he's wonderful.
Larry's back in town, so he'll be
he'll be out of
with
his box.
But he better be really careful. That's all I can say.
He may get replaced.
He may just be out the door.
I just got to say, man,
Larry, we've got to have a talk. I know we've been playing. Oh, sorry, Larry.
After we've been playing with this thing for a while, and then Larry, we rehearse with Larry. It's so much more fun with a real drummer.
I'm sure it would be.
It's just like Larry's just got the feel, man.
Yeah, Larry's the best.
He's the man.
Sorry, Beat Buddy, but Larry's better.
That's great. Well, let me just point. You guys have been absolutely a hoot. Thank you so much for coming in here. Let me just point out again both of the shows that you're going to be at. Saturday, tomorrow night, January the 3rd, at the El Casino Ballroom on East 26th Street. John Coinman Band, Kevin Pakulis Band, Sabra Falk and the Angel Band, Stefan George and the Ditch Riders, the Sonoran Dogs will all be doing a show for the Tucson Folk Festival. $10 admission to get in, 6 to 10 p.m. And then in addition to that, you will be doing the Fund for Civility, Respect, and Understanding, which will be on Sunday afternoon, the 11th of January, after you return from Nashville and doing a recording of these, and I assume many other of these new songs.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of new, really cool songs. We think anyway.
That sounds great. Thank you so much, John. Thank you, Blair, for coming in. Come back to see us again, would you
Happy
please?
New Year.
And Happy New Year to both of
Happy New
you.
Year. Thank you.
I really enjoyed it. Come back and see us again.
Okay, bye.
Let's go back to Kathy.